class, and welcome to another episode of Storytime with Annie J. This episode is going to be all about NASA. Fun fact, this episode is actually sponsored by NASA. Before we begin, a word from our sponsor.
NASA, inventing things for your daily life. First, we have invisible braces. This is Maddie before. And this is Maddie after. NASA also created swimwear. Come on, come on, come on, get the airplane. That's not the way to do it. No, siree. You gotta use NASA baby food. They love it every time. Come on, come here, come on. Oh, she likes it. Thanks, NASA. I know what y'all thinking. No, she ain't adopted. Come on, come on. All right, Mommy.
Thank you for a word from our sponsors. We're now going to tell you 3 short stories that are all going to be about things that NASA have created to help with space exploration. Hello again. This is Puppet Show with Annie J. I would like you to meet my pal, Randy the Robot.
Randy the Robot. Yay!
Randy was created to help NASA with space exploration. He travels to other planets and has 3 main jobs to do there. One is to clear the land of the planet before humans come and to check if there's any dangers. Another is to go around and get samples of the land and check if there's any usable oxygen or water. Lastly, he and his buddies can help clear a concrete runway for a space shuttle, since for a shuttle to land there would be need of 250,000 cubic yards of concrete needed. Once this is done and it's all made, spaceships can finally land and humans can explore the planet. He would be part of what is called the Robotic Advance Team. Meet Gertie the astronaut. Gertie.
Oh, hi guys, my name's Gertie.
Gertie flies up into space for NASA. A problem though for Gertie is that when flying up, harsh radiation of high-speed electrons and protons from the sun get into cells and cause problems. A way to fix this though would be creating force fields. Now, we're not talking about force fields like from Star Wars. This would be a practical force field and would require spheres made of thin, strong material covered by a layer of a conductor, like gold. It'd be visible too. Then we can make portable versions for spaceships. While Gertie gets up in space, he gets a little hungry. Because he's up in space so long, something that would really help Gertie is a way to find a way to grow food in space. Gertie, are you still hungry?
Yeah.
Well, do you want to know a way that we can make food up in space?
Yeah.
Because there is a way.
There's a way!
The crops would be grown from a special seed suspended in the air in plastic containers. Plants grown like this would absorb the vitamins and minerals faster than plants grown in the ground. But man doesn't live off vegetables alone.
No, you don't.
A way to create test tube meat is from taking it from stem cells from a laboratory. A Dutch professor has already done this by taking pig stem cells and making strips of meat out of it. Nifty, huh?
Pretty nifty.
This could lead to cruelty-free artificial beef, pork, chicken, or lamb.
I love them.
Up next, we're going to listen to 3 short stories that are all going to be about things that have gone wrong with NASA. Enjoy. One day, Gertie got the chance to go in the space shuttle, the Challenger, in 1986. The problem with going up into space, though, is that the radiation from the sun gets into the cells of the astronauts. But unfortunately, before they could go up into space, the Challenger exploded during launch, killing several astronauts, including poor dear Gertie. This has occurred more than once, which is a big problem in NASA. Because of explosions like this, NASA has spent and lost millions of dollars. Launching a space shuttle like the Challenger that poor Gertie was killed in is said to cost around $500 million. This is ridiculous. We could be spending this money on way better stuff like animal shelters or like petting zoos. Because I don't know if you guys have noticed, I love cats. And I can't live without them. It's so hard to speak without my cat. Oh, I can't do this anymore. Another problem is unmanned space probes. Those space probes are useful as it does not require humans to go up into space and risk dying, like poor Gertie, who died way too young. Space probes cannot adapt to unforeseen circumstances. An example of this is the Mars Climate Orbiter. It received incorrect coordinations for landing and burned up upon entry before it could send any data about Mars. Over $120 million was wasted on that probe. And lastly, before we depart, we're going to take a question from a viewer. Maddie, what is our question?
The viewer is wondering, what would you do and what would you change?
As much as I love knowing about what's going on outside our atmosphere, I think we should focus more on worldly problems like starvation or financial problems or animal shelters or education. And so ends this episode on NASA. Until next time, when we talk about something else.
You guys are...
Did you get that on tape?
Hey!
Tired of making your own baby food?
Of course I am. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Gloves. Why not?
That's baby Vanessa.
I'll go listen. Hi, Pepper. Hi, Pepper. Go downstairs! Give her like fat cheeks.
One small step one giant step for mankind. Party on the moon.
Here, right behind you.
Moonwalk.
Man, you rock, Vanessa!
I like you.
Vanessa, do you want a piece of ice?
Huh?
You want a piece of ice?
Yes. Yes.
You the Gertie, I'm an astronaut on camera. Hello, my name's Gertie. I'll give you another one. Go up to it and say it. Go up. Keep going and say it. Go, go.
Like now?
Yeah, say
My
it.
name's Girlie. And I'm an astronaut.
Good, Vanessa. Please tell me you got that on tape.
Because he's up in space so long,
I see
something
the
that would
red
help
dot.
Gertie would be a way to grow food in space. Bringing the food onto the spaceship would take lots of